I think we understand, at least in theory anyway, that changing other people pretty much impossible. And it's an equally monumental task to try to control all of the things around us, but we try. Goodness, we try. So if changing the world and changing other people is an uphill battle, what's the alternative? Changing ourselves. Now that is something we can accomplish because we take ourselves with us wherever we go. When we're happy, things are amazing. And when we're miserable, not so much. I know, it's a lot easier to blame other people and the situations and say, there can't possibly be anything wrong with me. Actually, you know, you'd be right. There is nothing wrong with you. Who you really are is a wise and wonderful being. There's just some surface rust happening, some approaches to life that you're using that are not getting you the results you want. Those are the things you can change, habits and ways of doing the same things. If someone offered you a better way, you'd adopt it. I know you would, because aren't you tired of the battle? Isn't it nice to know that there's an alternative? Can you afford not to try? Isn't it time to say, I give up. I am done beating my head against the wall. There must be a better way. Changing ourselves starts with a no-holds-barred acceptance of who we are, period. It means taking responsibility for everything, and I mean everything going on in our lives. Because along with taking responsibility comes freedom. Then instead of just reacting to people and relying on them, we can start to rely on ourselves. Change doesn't have to be scary. It's just a natural part of life. You're not the same person that you were yesterday or even last year. Imagine if you went back to your old neighborhood, how different it would look to you. I did that when I was about 14. We took a trip back to my childhood home in California, and I couldn't believe how different it looked than the way that I remembered it. When I was a little girl, the house seemed so spacious and big, and when I went back, now I had grown up a little bit, but honestly, it just looked so different. The house seemed cramped and small. It really brought home to me that change happens. Why not run with it instead of fighting it tooth and nail? We have more choice about more things than we give ourselves credit for. Why not choose freedom and joy? Why not acknowledge that the things going on in our lives are opportunities to grow and to learn and to be more loving to ourselves and other people? After all, what's the alternative? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results? That's just crazy.